Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalist. So I'm complete tonight. It's Tuesday, July 22nd. It's 2 days before the new moon in Leo. Um, must be feeling the goofy vibes. But we're here. We're using the Realist Oracle Guidebook deck. I'm going to be doing a spread of 12. I haven't used this deck in maybe like 2 weeks, so we're going to see what comes up for us. And then if we have time, I'm going to use the Fifth Spirit Tarot uh, deck that we used earlier. Go ahead and check out the all these fell out. Let's do this again. The Fifth Spirit Tarot deck by Charlie Claire Burgess. For some reason, I cannot get my words out tonight, but we're gonna keep this going. First card that came out is the release ritual, and the fire energy came up. Ooh, okay, so that's something there. So a few other cards came out. Solitude is asking us to sit in silence, maybe spend some time with ourselves. She's kind of reading a book. We also got the Great Crumble, which I see this as the Tower energy, which would be associated with other decks in the tarot. We also got the Explore card, which obviously this is travel. It's pretty clear. It's like you're looking outside the window. But we'll read into that and see what comes up. Um, we also received the Love Finder card, and the yellow is significant in this specific deck. We received a Make a Wish, so this also came up as well. We received the Abundance card. I don't believe that I got this card in this deck before, so I'll read into that because I haven't read to that card in this particular energy. The plants are also surrounded in this card as well. And we read into the plant energy earlier. Watermelon is significant. I see also tomatoes in this card. So heavy plant energy for this read. We got the Step card. So maybe you're sitting on something. Sleepless as well, but the yellow and the sun energy is also significant at the top. So maybe you're turning energy around because the yellow is there. And that's these cards are numbered, so it'll be easier for me to read into this energy. So that's we also received the Ascension Tension card. Yellow is also significant here, also purple. Um, Received the Body Works, maybe something to pay attention to in regards to your body or taking time with your body. So this is this specific card. And I think I need to pull like 3 more cards. So, okay, all those fell out, so I'll stop there. So we received the Indulge. So maybe paying attention to what you're indulging in. There goes the donuts again. So donuts came up in the read earlier. I don't know what the donuts are significant to. Maybe what you're eating has a specific calling to. Follow your spark. And I see that as a make a wish in tying into make a wish because it's like a shooting star in the window. You received also shadow work, and there goes the crescent moon again. The purple is very significant, also yellow as well in this card. And we received the sneaky sneaky card. I forgot what this means. It always means the opposite of what I think. Community as well, celebrating you. So maybe something that you're celebrating up and coming. And then the daydreaming card. And that maybe thinking, maybe your thoughts could be significant here as well. So purple and yellow are significant in a lot of ways around this particular energy. And a lot of energy came out in this particular read. Sorry for the burping, guys. Maybe I have a little gas in me. But I don't know what to read into. It's so much to dissect here. It seems like a lot of changes are happening. Maybe, a lot is happening at this time. It does seem like you're moving into something new. I can say that because it's asking you to sit still, asking you to release things, um, asking you to do work within yourself. So let's start with the daydreaming card. I don't know. I really don't remember what this particular means, but that's number 22 in the deck. So, number 22, the daydreaming is element is air. It says vision board, dream journal. Once you once your most ambitious dreams come to fruition, it's time to set out. Maybe something that you've dreamt about prior to is coming into its light. Set out to pursue new ones. Consulting your dreams is a fierce reminder of why the daily routine is worth it. Being too grounded in the less glamorous keeps us less stagnant. Keeps us stagnant, apathetic, and even depressed. So it's asking you to step out on faith. Like, just do something maybe less expected. And then this card calls you to use your dreams to plan for the future. So maybe not actual dreams. Could mean actual dreams. Maybe you, like I said, maybe you could have dreamt about it prior to, or maybe it's something that you dreamt of is coming to an actual, realistic life happening. So it's turning over a new leaf. That's all I can say to that particular card. The next thing that I'm going to say is let's read number 39 in the deck, which is explore. So, number 39, like I said, it looks like it's like you're on a trip or some sort, or they're looking out to some new horizon, and the element is fire and air. Take a vacation, go on a trip, take a food tour around the city, and visit new neighborhoods. This card suggests an opportunity to travel. So again, I'm gonna put it up to the screen. New experience will shake up the monotony you feel and remind you of life's simple pleasures. There is always something new to be learned when you step outside of your comfort zone, swim in a new water, or step on a new land. So it's like it's obvious that you're going to be doing something that's going to be outside of your normal day to day. And that's why I love this particular deck, because it's the Realist Oracle, but also on the front of it, it says the Realist Oracle, finding magic in the mundane. So mundane is like your everyday life, but the magic behind it is like obviously the magic that happens outside of that, which is asking you to step outside of the mundane. And then the next thing, it just flipped to this on its own, so I'll read into that. Ascension tension, which is the element is air. Growing pains, and that's this card here. She's climbing up, and it says imposter syndrome. As we rise to our highest potential, we get elevation sickness. So maybe like being afraid to step up to the heights of life. This card means that you may be feeling discomfort in success. You're getting backlash for no longer performing old roles. So like maybe getting backlash for like not being what other people expect you to be, or just backlash in general. It's making you question if you're on the right path. You are. When you look back at what you've left at the bottom of the climb of your life, you risk falling. Keep rising. So it's asking you to just keep going. And then the next card I wanted to read, because I never remember what this means, is Sneaky Sneaky, which is number 26 in the deck. So number 26 is the element again, air. Deception, self-sabotage. This card means someone is sneaking out of responsibilities. There is a thin line between self-deception and deceiving others until eventually there is isn't one at all. Self deception could look like procrastination, not responding to opportunities that present themselves, or keeping both eyes on the past when the future is welcoming you. So it's asking you really to step into a new path. Like maybe you're holding yourself back from wanting to step in a new because you're scared of like ascension tension. Like you're scared of the new. You're scared of doing something that you're afraid of, like because you don't know the outcome, you don't know what's going to happen. But that's the point of like doing something new, is the fact that you're not supposed to know, you're not supposed to like have all the answers when you're starting something new. And I feel like that's a lot of the times like where we get stuck at, is that we want to know everything. And I think sometimes also we live in a, obviously this is so cliche, we live in the popcorn mentality where it's like, okay, like I want this to happen now, but that's just not reality. So the element for the next card I'm going to read is Earth and Air, which is the abundance energy, is radical receptivity, mothering, massive growth, nurturing precious resources in full form. This card means that you are enough and possess everything that you need. You are reaping the rewards of seeds sown long ago. So it's like something that you already put into the works. Enjoy the harvest. It is time to sit in gratitude for all the abundance you have called into your life. You are brimming with creativity and love. So, I mean, you're holding the energy that's necessary for you to foster all these things to happen. It's just up to you for you to decide what you want to do with it. So, I'm going to stop there for this particular deck. And what's facing up is sexy time. Ooh, we've been getting this like over and over and over again in every deck. It's like, it's asking you to step into this vibe. If you know, you know, obviously. It says what it needs to say. Like, this is exploring your body, exploring sexy time. You know, you get it. Um, and then we'll pull 3 cards from the Fifth Spirit Tarot deck. I know I used this deck earlier, and I usually just use this during the daytime, but Babe brought this in here, so I'm just going to see what comes out for us. So the cards that came out, this just came out automatically, is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is kind of like, it's another card that came out here. Maybe looking at how you're indulging. I see this as the indulgence energy, looking at what it is that you are choosing from. You also receive the Hang One. So I see this, they're also underwater. If you take a look at it, it's number 12 in the deck. And this is also a major arcana. And the fishes, they're the fishes are again. The Ten of Cups, cups overflowing. Let me back up because the light is kind of bright. The Ten of Cups, so it's like energy overflowing. I think they're the fishes again. The Four of Wands, fire energy. Four of Wands is there. The Knight of Pentacles. I see this person is like on travel. But just very casually, but on travel. And then the Queen of Cups, but she's holding a bowl, and like the talismans around her and the Eye of Protection. So maybe it's calling you to protect your energy right now as well. So I think the the two energies that I'm going to read to for this particular pull of this deck is the Ten of Cups, which is the cups overflowing, and the Queen of Cups. So I think these are really good vibes. So yeah, I know I love to read the good vibes just to see, we keep some good vibes over here. So the Ten of Cups is, in the Ten of Cups, we've returned to the endlessly flowing well of the Ace. When the card appears, you may feel the joy of reciprocated love from your friends and your chosen family. These bonds don't have to follow any blueprint, because love looks like whatever it looks like to you. This happiness may also be entirely within yourself, marking an achievement in your emotional journey of self-love and healing, or it may arise in conjunction with a project, role, or experience that fills you with the joy or having a gratifying purpose. Whatever the case, this is culmination of emotional journey. This is true happiness and commitment, which comes from the external trappings of life, but from internal harmony. So you're internally happy. You're internally flowing with like goodness and grace and like joy and all the things. And the ever flowing renewal of love. With this card, you found a contentment that comes from being your authentic self, following your authentic dreams, and living an extensive existence that is meaningful to you by your own standards. You are fulfilled. Love has many hues, and here is the full spectrum. So you feel like your full fulfillment, like in yourself and everything around you. And the Queen of Cups. And I'll stop there because, yeah, it gave what it's supposed to give. Let me just read this last energy. It is, hold on. Queen of Cups. Ah. Okay, I'm at the King. Okay, Queen of Cups. In this oracle, the wise one. So she's wise. She has wisdom. She has flow. She has vibes. She knows where she's at. Deeply in touch with their intuitive and emotional inner realm. They're so empathetic that they know what they're feeling even before you do, because they can feel it too. This is the Queen of the Waters, the Queen of the subconscious, intimately acquainted with the heart and all the mysterious workings, unafraid to delve to its deepest depths. When the Queen appears, they can represent a time of deep, strong emotions, one where you are asked to hold yourself with compassion and nurture your well-being, while you swim the currents of your heart and while you help others swim theirs. The Queen shows up to encourage getting in touch with your intuition. For there's something important your inner voice is trying to say if you will only listen. So it's asking you to go deep and to maybe be quiet so that you can hear the answer that you're looking for. Like the High Priestess, this Queen says the answer you seek is already within you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.